Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. The evening news read by Matsina. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses nation in Mann Ki Baat program, hails the massive 355 crore UPI transactions this August as matter of pride. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitaraman asks Indian Banks Association to do digitized, location-wise mapping of all bank branches. Over 1.71 crore workers from unorganized sector registered in a month at E-Shram portal, the national database of unorganized workers. And Union Minister Anurag Thakur announces month-long nationwide Clean India drive from 1st to 31st October. As the nationwide free COVID-19 vaccination campaign at government facilities for those above 18 years is going on, we advise our young listeners to get vaccinated and also to help others get vaccinated. We also advise our listeners not to lower their guard as COVID-19 remains a threat to our health. Please stay at home unless it is essential to go out and continue to follow these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, maintain 6 feet for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact National Helpline numbers 011-239-78046 and 1075 and State Helpline number 1800-345-0019. And now the news. Addressing the nation in his Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio, touching on the topic of cleanliness, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said it was Mahatma Gandhi who turned cleanliness into a mass movement. He said, today's youth should be aware of how the campaign for cleanliness continuously gave energy to the nation's freedom movement. Modi said, due to the Jan Dhan scheme, rightful money of the poor is getting credited directly into their accounts and corruption has significantly reduced. The Prime Minister expressed delight that even in villages, the common person is now capable of digital transactions through fintech UPI. He said, it is a matter of pride that 355 crore UPI transactions took place in the month of August this year. He added that today, on average, digital payments of more than 2 lakh crore rupees are taking place through UPI. Modi expressed satisfaction that, as the nation is celebrating the Amrit Mahotsav of independence, the young generation is giving Khadi the place of pride that it had during the freedom struggle. He said, people should aim to create another record on this 2nd of October, which is the birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. Modi said, by doing so would also be a push for vocal for local. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has extolled the virtues of river conservation and greeted the country on World Rivers Day today. Modi said, World Rivers Day is in sync with traditions that the people of the country have been following for centuries. Prime Minister Modi highlighted that rivers do not drink their own water but give away selflessly to others. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitaraman has asked Indian Banks Association (IBA) to do digitized, location-wise mapping of all bank branches for every district of the nation. She asked IBA to decide where banks should have physical presence and where they can serve customers even without physical branch. She was addressing the 74th Annual General Meeting of Indian Banks Association in Mumbai. She said, through a rationalized approach and optimal utilization of digital technologies, we need to improve access of banking in every district. She said, India needs 4 or 5 more SBIs and need to scale up banking to meet changing requirements in light of shifting recent realities of economy and industry. Finance Minister said, Eastern region of the country has more than adequate current account and saving account, but there are no takers for credit. The minister asked bankers to address this issue and see how they can lend in those regions. Over 1.71 crore workers from unorganized sector were registered in a month at E-Shram portal, the national database of unorganized workers. The E-Shram portal was inaugurated on 26th August by Labour and Employment Minister Bhupender Yadav. The portal is the first ever national database of unorganized workers, including migrant workers, construction workers, gig and platform workers. It facilitates extending benefits of social sector schemes to the workers in the unorganized sector. Almost 50% of the workers registered are female. More than 78% of the registrations were completed via common service centers. The Labour and Employment Minister said he wants everyone to register so that every worker, including those who perform very small work, is able to avail the benefits of government schemes. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on our YouTube channel, AIR News Kohima. Union Minister for Information and Broadcasting and Youth Affairs and Sports, Anurag Thakur, has announced a month-long nationwide Clean India drive from 1st to 31st October. Announcing this in a tweet today, the minister said that as we observe Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav to celebrate 75 years of India's independence, it is our resolve to create a plastic-free India, an India of Gandhiji's dreams, and as per the vision of our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in which Swachhta occupies the topmost priority. The minister has urged everybody to join the drive with fervour and help achieve the goal of Sankalp Ke Siddhi. He said it will be the largest cleanliness drive of the world, in which more than 75 lakh tons of waste, primarily plastic waste from different parts of the country, will be collected and further processed in a waste-to-wealth model. The drive aims to propagate the mantra of Clean India, Safe India. Deputy Commissioner and Chairman, Regional Transport Authority, RTA Kohima, Gregory Thejawile, has notified the stretch from New NST to Khucheze, Local Ground, North Gate, via Razu Point as no parking zone with effect from 1st October. Alternate parking space has been provided at the city centre site, Old MLA Hostel site and Khucheze North Gallery area. The DC further informed that parking management at City Centre parking site, Khucheze parking site and from Post Office Y Junction to Congress Bhavan will be jointly managed by Kohima Smart City Limited and Kohima Village Youth Organization as per plans and costing presented to RTA. Nagaland reported 31 fresh positive cases of COVID-19 today. Of the cases reported, 19 were detected from Dimapur, 9 in Kohima, 2 from Tuensang and 1 case from Mokjung. The state also reported 48 recoveries, taking the total recovered cases to 29,062. With no report of death due to COVID, death toll remained at 647, while total cases stood at 31,150. Currently, state's active COVID-19 caseload stand at 445. Dijanglung Kamson has emerged as the champion in the men's single title at Open Nagaland Ping Pong Championship 2021 held at Kohima last evening. Kamson upstaged his opponent Sievile Seye in the 7 sets to win the championship title. Avitolike Yeptomi defeated Akshita Jain in the final to take the title for women's singles. The youngest female and male of the championship was 13-year-old Cassino Devicha and 16-year-old Kanishk Jain, while the oldest participant was 55-year-old Victor Joy Izong. The 2-day-long Open Nagaland Ping Pong Championship saw a total of 58 participants, including 9 female. The event was organized by Northeast India Academy of Performance Arts. Indian Meteorological Department has issued red alert for Cyclone Gulab. The cyclone had centered about 85 kilometers east-northeast of Kalingapatnam and 95 kilometers south of Gopalpur. It will cross between Kalingapatnam and Gopalpur as a cyclonic storm by midnight today. Gale wind speed reaching 70 to 80 kilometers per hour, gusting to 90 kilometers per hour, will very likely prevail over northwest and adjoining west-central Bay of Bengal till late night today. To end the news, here are the headlines again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses nation in Mann Ki Baat program hails the massive 355 crore UPI transactions this August as matter of pride. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitaraman asks Indian Banks Association to do digitized location-wise mapping of all bank branches. Over 1.71 crore workers from unorganized sector registered in a month at E-Shram portal, the national database of unorganized workers. And Union Minister Anurag Thakur announces month-long nationwide Clean India drive from 1st to 31st October. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Have a good night.